everyone, welcome to another video. This is Caleb S. Holmberg, and today I am presenting you the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch system from Nintendo. You know, this is kind of weird for me because usually most of the videos I've done are about third-party items. This is official Nintendo merchandise, so I have very high expectations for this product. Hopefully Nintendo hit a proverbial home run with this one. So, Game & Watch Legend of Zelda. I played a lot of the original Legend of Zelda back in the day. I say back in the day, it wasn't that long ago. But that was really the first Zelda I got into, and that's, in my opinion, the way to do it. Go with the whatever the first game in the series and work your way up, which I didn't exactly do that. I didn't play much Zelda. I was more of a Mario fan myself. But later on, I got into Zelda, and I think it's a pretty fascinating franchise, in my opinion. I really love the story and the characters and all the different developments, all the different plot lines. It's a very enthralling, intriguing story. But it all started with a simple, well, it wasn't all that simple for its time. Actually, it was quite a sophisticated sort of game. I don't really know what genre it would fit into. I mean, genre-wise, in terms of actual story and setting, it would be sort of fantasy, but in terms of gameplay, I guess I would call it, it's not exactly an RPG because you fight in real time. Everything happens in real time. There's no like turn-based combat, but I'm getting way ahead of myself here. This is the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. We are reviewing this specific little handheld console, not the game The Legend of Zelda. So let's talk about this little console here. So we have our box, which I must say is a very what's the word? Eye-catching, shiny box with some nice designs on it. It's got these little pixel art Zelda and Octoroks on the front. Some classic Zelda artwork there. We can see kind of a sketch of the console itself. I don't know if that's actual size. We'll get it out and we'll compare once we do. You can see everything on the front here. It kind of gives an overview of what is in the box, and here we have all of the different features and games listed. All that's on the console. So, without further ado, let's open this thing up and check it out. So really, to get this thing out of the box, I'm thinking I just need to take this tape off, if I can manage it. And let's just peel that off. Alright, now we're ready to go. So, we have this clear plastic sleeve that just, the box slides out, and we can see that once we pull this off, it gives us kind of a different screen there, which is kind of fun. So now we have the box, and let's open it. Alright, opening the box. I'm not used to doing these unboxing videos, so please bear with me. So, here we have our inner box. User guide, and the console we can see sitting in there in that protective foam padding. This looks like is a little stand that you can put this thing on display, which I probably will do. That'd be kind of neat. All right, now let's get the actual console out of its packaging and see. Well, we'll first see if it's got any charge in it. I like the colors of this thing for sure, and I like the little Triforce detail on the back there. Really nice touch. Very good aesthetically. Love it. All right. Anyway, let's power this thing on. So here we have the power button. right above the charger port there, USB-C port. And oh, nice. All right, where is my volume button? Oh, hold on. This is lighting up. I gotta turn the lights off so I can see that better. Look at this, guys. This is cool. I got more than I bargained for. This is, like I said, I like the aesthetics. I recognized that detail on the back, but man, I wasn't expecting it to light up. That's really cool. All right. So far, so good. All right. We have our nice title screen. I like that. This is classic Zelda artwork. All right, let's press the start button. No, press time button. Looks like we're going to be setting the time to set this thing up. All right. So let's see how this thing works. Looks like we're getting an intro cutscene here. Yes. Oh, I'm already playing. Hold on. Ah, set time. Okay, so you go to pause set. Pause/set. That opens up the menu. I'm going to turn the volume all the way up so you guys can hear it. Set time. And what time is it? It is 5:09. I'm going to set it to 5:10 because it's best to always have your clocks a minute ahead. And there we go. Oh, I like this. And one thing about this that I love that was not a feature that was not present on the Super Mario Brothers Game & Watch is the ability to actually play around and walk around the screen on the clock, the actual clock feature of the system, which I think that's a really cool feature. Oh, I can even switch weapons. That is so cool. Sorry guys, you know, I'm really geeking out about this. Alright. So that's the playtime clock, which I think is a very fun feature. Good job, Nintendo, I like that. Okay, pause set. So this looks like, I think the pause set menu is kind of our main menu here. Set time. Auto sleep. Okay, so that probably okay, so it turns off after 3 minutes. I'll just leave that off. I probably won't be playing this a crazy amount. And so if we go to our game menu, we can pick which game we want to play, or which feature we want to use. And we can switch to the timer. Oh wow. Okay. And same deal with the timer. You can, it's and this is Zelda 2 style. You can kind of fool around while the timer's going. That's cool. Okay. Anyway, okay. Yeah, I was never very good at Zelda 2. Okay, and hold on. Okay, so you just hit time to go back to the clock, and then hit game and go down to timer. To go to the timer. I wasn't sure whether the timer and the clock were going to be like one and the same, or whether they're going to be separate things. It looks like they're pretty much separate. Okay, anyway, so obviously this thing has a lot more features than I expected. I'm pleasantly surprised. This is a definitely a step up from the Super Mario Bros. Game & Watch in quality anyway. I don't know, most of it really depends on which games you like better, but I really like what they did with this thing. Oh, and you can switch to different languages right here on the game selection screen. Oh, okay, so there's only 2 languages here. Obviously I'm going to do English, and yeah, so why don't we just jump in and try some Legend of Zelda and see how well it plays. This is one of my favorite NES games. So, select. I'm going to register my name. And start. Let's go. Yep, this is Zelda alright. Started with nothing. Okay, yeah. I mean, looks like Zelda to me. I don't think I need to give a demo. I'll grab the sword, and then I guess that just means, well, it works. Alright, let's try some Adventure of Link. Now guys, I gotta warn you beforehand, this game is not my cup of tea. I never liked it much, but I'll give it a shot. Oh yeah. Right, this is kind of a weird mix between RPG and like, they could have gone with turn-based, but they went with kind of a weird sort of, every time you hit an enemy on the map screen, you go into this platforming combat scene or whatever. Interesting idea, but I myself am not a huge fan. I'd rather just have the whole game be in the same place. I'm not much for the RPG turn-based style, and I'm not much for this either. I'd rather just fight the bad guys and get it over with. But, hey, that's personal preference. Everyone has different tastes, and not necessarily a right or wrong way to go. I'll just make it to the town real quick. I wonder if Error is here. I gotta go say hi and see if they've fixed that that error. Here he is. Yes, he is Error. All right. So I know they didn't really make any updates to this game, because that's like one of the most famous glitches in video game history, or in Nintendo history anyway. But looks like they kept the original ROMs or whatever. Stayed very faithful to the original, unlike what they did with Super Mario 3D All-Stars. But that's another story for another day. Let's go back to our game selection, and we also have Link's Awakening from the Game Boy, which I am honestly surprised they put it on there, because you know, Zelda, Zelda 2, Zelda Link's Awakening, those are pretty high quality games to get for, honestly, this thing is $50. It's a pretty good price to, excuse me, goodness, to have those three games, all in one place, which, that's, as far as I'm concerned, especially coming from Nintendo, I'm surprised they didn't make this thing, like, $20 more than the Super Mario Bros. Version of the Game & Watch. Let's just give this a whirl. Link's Awakening. I haven't played Link's Awakening a crazy amount, but as far as I've experienced, it seems like a pretty good game. Oh man, we start with a cutscene. Boring. I'll let you guys fool around with it. I do want to try Vermin. Game A. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so I'm Link, and I have no idea how to... Oh, okay, so I just have to move. Move to the right position to... So it's basically just whack-a-mole. Okay. Link, the Zelda whack-a-mole. Alright, and those are Octoroks you see on there. Kind of fun. Not something I can see myself becoming a pro gamer or speedrunner or anything at. So, yeah. So that's the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. Very nice little system, have to say. From what I can tell, it seems like it's got a lot of fun little features and just well-rounded Zelda experience if you are going to play it, and if you want to have this thing on display, you have a little option with the box. You have these fold out tabs on the back that you can fold out, and hopefully I don't break this thing, which I am so apt to do. Okay, so these just, hold on, I'm gonna set that aside. So these just fold out. It's not like a big deal, this stand, but it's kind of a fun thing to have. So there you go. See that? And you can just set that boy up. And there you go. You got your nice little display stand slash clock. I wonder if that still runs if you plug it in. Oh, hold on. Do they not give a charging cable? No, I think there is a charging cable. Hold on just a sec. It's probably in here. Yep. Just have to open up that little thing there. And I'll just take that out. What I'm wondering is whether the clock still shows up while this thing is charging. That would be cool, so you could just have it on all the time, just have it as a clock. This is a very short cable. I assume it's going to still power on because it shows, well, there's like a cutout in that box for the cord. So I'm gonna move this camera over, and I'm just gonna set it closer to where I have the surge protector so that I can plug this thing in. Okay, sweet. So we do have the clock show up when we plug it in. So you could just have this on all the time as a clock. That's really cool. And I am going to let that boy charge and just leave it where it is. So that is the Game & Watch, the Legend of Zelda edition. Very cool little console, I must say. I was impressed. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool little gadget for any Zelda fan. If you want to get into the original Legend of Zelda, see where it all started. Of course, you've got other options to do that too. You've got Nintendo Switch Online, but I do not recommend Nintendo Switch Online at all because, and I know this is a subject for another day, just like I said earlier, but Nintendo Switch Online, it's a monthly subscription, and I'd rather just pay once, even if I am paying a little more, and actually own the game. And that's the case with this, which is nice. And you get 3 games, and you'll have them forever until this thing breaks down. Which I'm not a very good judge of the durability or how long this thing will probably last, but it seems like it's a pretty high quality product, and I think it's worth the extra investment to have those games as their own sort of thing, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So anyway, that is just about all I have for you. I like this product. I will put a link to Amazon in the description if any of you are interested in buying it. And other than that, if you liked this video, please hit that like button down below and subscribe. Comment if you have any questions or suggestions of videos you would like to see, things you would like to see reviewed or demonstrated or taken apart or what have you. But anyway, thanks for watching this video and have a great day, everyone.